Hey, welcome back to another NHL game play-by-play with the hockey coach, Coach Rishi, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on amazing, great Tuesday night, the last day of April 2025. Not for you, but for me. Well, tonight, we do the game number 5 of the series between the Ottawa Senators and the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto lead that series by 3-1. Ottawa keep live that series with a goal of Jake Sanderson and overtime at game number 4 to bring that series now at the game number 5. We'll see how they're going to do tonight. Again, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto Maple Leafs, the record of elimination game are 1-12 in the last 8 years for Toronto. So they have an opportunity tonight to make it possible. And we'll see if they're going happening in Toronto tonight at the Scotiabank Arena downtown Toronto. We have a couple of people knocked the door tonight. Welcome, Mr. PS is in the house, following by Guy. Bruce W is in the house tonight. Welcome back. We have, of course, Eminem join us tonight. Welcome back. Pro for Sport is also with us tonight. And that's what we got so far. We're not many people, but I'm pretty sure some people will consist to join us for the game tonight. RJ Calabro knocked the door. Welcome back, RJ. Thanks for being part of the show. And the fans and the Toronto Maple Leafs believe it could be the year to go all the way to the Stanley Cup. We'll see what could happen. And don't forget, during the first intermission, I'm going to talk about some trend update for the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal practice today. Well, some play was on the ice I was not expecting. And then we're going to talk, of course, the series between the Washington Capitals and the Montreal Canadiens. And the biggest subject of the day, it's about, honestly, the referee in the NHL. During my second intermission, I'm going to talk about Montreal with Sidney Crosby. I don't know, but we'll see. Talking about Crosby, the Pittsburgh Penguins with a mutual agreement led the head coach Mike Sullivan, and Sullivan now his name have two teams looking for him: the New York Rangers and the Boston Bruins. We know Sullivan play with the Boston Bruins, born in Boston. I think that's the destination I'm thinking about. The Vancouver Canucks, they don't going to resign the head coach Rick Tocchet. Tocchet now is on direction of the Philadelphia Flyers. Pascal Vincent, la Balle is named now relate with the Vancouver Canucks. We'll see what could happen there. So a lot of rumor around the NHL. Of course, it's the carousel of coaches every year. Martin St. Louis is become now the fifth most year as a NHL coach active at this moment in for Martin St. Louis. Let's see what we got here. People pop up slowly, properly the right way. RJ Calabro, Brand, welcome back. PLW coach, folks. Tonight, Morgan Riley to score for 8. Wow, this is a long shot. I don't like this one. I don't know. PLW, I go with Claude Giroux tonight. RJ Calabro gave us some sort of update about this. About Adam. I didn't follow what's going on with Adam Johnson, but it is what it is. The situation. And the game going to start a little bit late on my stream right there. Mitch Marner has 7 points in the beginning of this playoff, guys. For the first time the last couple of years, the full core is looking good. John Tavares, Mitch Marner, William Nylander, Austin Matthews. This is a team could surprise a lot of things. But we'll see. La première période va commencer. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir. On va faire un double header tonight. We'll do the game Edmonton and Western Kings. Possible. Welcome back, Danny C. Thanks, everybody, to be a part of the show. Live from Thailand is in the house tonight. The puck drop recovery behind go to the mark by Jake Sanderson. A big hit from Latin. Another player for Greg. Greg loses F. High puck by the defenseman Danev, saved by Ullmark. Now we're going to recovery. And from the bench for the Ottawa, return the puck by Toronto. The puck bouncing back behind the net of Ullmark. Intercept by Zab. Zab gave back to Sanderson. Another hit for the Toronto Maple Leaf. You can see that Toronto does not want to go all the way to the. They want to eliminate right away the Ottawa Senators. Big hit by Kachuk again. And Danev recovered by Stimsula behind the net of Stolarz. Battle now with Danev is Stolarz and Susley. Now the puck stuck in the corner with a couple of players there until Matthews recovered. Gave back now to Marner. Marner now go the defenseman and McCabe down the puck on the defensive side. Icing by the Toronto Maple Leaf. That will be the first whistle of the game. Ray Allen is in the house. Thanks so much, Ray. Face off now on the left side of Stolarz. Austin Matthews. Face to Shane Pinto. Matthews win the face off now. Get out of his own by McCabe. All the way back at the blind. Now lob the puck again on defensive side of Ottawa. Recovered by Shabbat. The reverse type by Shabbat. Get back to Jensen. Jensen to Amadio. Attacking on the left side Stolarz. Lose the puck. Recovered by Toronto. Domi, I believe. The puck go over the head of Jensen. Can Ottawa throw the fear of the God at the leave? Of course, if Ottawa win tonight, guys, the pressure is a bit more higher for the Toronto Maple Leaf. And then some fans will say, here we go. Again. Exactly, Brian. It's exactly what the Roy is mentioned to us. Now, battle behind the net of the Ottawa Senators, recovery by UEL. Long stretches now, attacking up Toronto and on the fancy side, long stretch pass. The puck go back to Ullmark from Domi. Now, finally, Ottawa get out of zone. Carrying point notre zone by Patterson, dont le puck bien net, chassé par Carlo. The puck stuck on at the left side, to right side, Stolarz. Ottawa put point in front of net. The puck is there. The puck is in the crease. Did he cross the red line? We don't know yet. We have maybe to see that. That looked like no goal on that one. It was close. I see the puck on the blueprint, then he disappeared. So I don't know what's the call there. Welcome, Tony. Oh, the puck hit. Oh, the puck hit the inside post. The puck go on the goal line under Stolarz. And then the puck go out. And then Raleigh intercept the puck before they cross the goal line. Everything saved by Raleigh. Wow. This was cannot be asked for more for the puck not cross the goal line. Recovery now by the Ottawa, by Cleveland. Lose the puck from the linesman. The puck go back on the right side of Ullmark. Finally, the Ottawa lob the puck all the way behind the Raleigh. Recovery behind the net by his teammate Carlo. Go back now, DD. Chasing now by Carlo. Carlo get a puck. Bubble with the puck. Finally gave back to Pacioretty. Patrick shoot the puck behind the net of Ullmark and recovered by McMahon. Go back to Pacioretty. Protect the puck again behind the net now in front of goal net. Give back to McMahon, but lose the puck. Cannot shoot the puck. Recovered the blind by Danev. Danev gave back to McCabe. Now hold the puck a little bit longer. Long stretch pass now. Kick to Matthews. Matthews attacking now. Down the puck behind the net. Intercept by Amadio. Now back at recount of the Pinto. The puck bubble now. Intercept now by Nice. And Nice back to McCabe. To Danev. Back to McCabe. Fire puck. Black shot by Pinto. And finally, Ottawa get out of zone. Set up by Pinto. Down the puck behind Stolarz. Now recovery behind the net of McCabe. All the way back behind the net of the Ottawa Senators. But now by Zab. Zab gave back to Cousin. Thank you so much, Guy. On one of the I'm watching now on my special box I have here the game on Sportnet. Sportnet, I'm really behind. I'm about like 1 minute. Right now. I'm about 1 minute and 10 seconds behind the play from you and Canada. When the game is on RDS or DVA, about 30 seconds. Anyway, we're coming up by Sanderson, use the board. The puck bouncing all the way back on defensive by Toronto. Gave back now to Benoit. Benoit set up by Lawton. Lawton return puck defensively to UEL, I believe. And then go hiding behind Stolarz and find Kachuk. Go back now by Benoit. Long stretch pass now in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back to the captain of Ottawa. Return the puck behind Stolarz and chasing by Benoit. A big hit by Suzla. The puck go back on opposite side, but get out of zone. Now Tavares on the puck outside zone. Ottawa return the puck on defensive side. Now Stolarz leave the puck behind on the corner, recovered by Giroux. Giroux look up, wrap up in front of the net. Stolarz make a save. Giroux recovery. But now get back to catch up. All back at the blind set by Jensen. Jensen now, a very bad play. Now Tavares on breakaway. Tavares coming to the side. On the wrong side, on the back end, shoot the puck. Ullmark make a save. Recovery behind the net now by in front of the net, by Nylander, shoot the puck, but Ullmark make a save. That was Old Bird. I apologize before that. A2, welcome in the house. Eric Blunt been suspended to game. Referee starting at the play and not calling anything has been promoted. Now we have a face a save by Ullmark. I will create a whistle. Tavares come on, try to get on that inside of the on the back end. So he completely missed the. I believe for me he missed the shot. The puck never elevate nowhere, stay on the ice completely. You can see Tavares not the fastest player on the ice. Now recovery by the puck go out of the play. They're going to set on their side. Thanks for the likes. Puck now winning by Capitals. By Capitals. By the Toronto Maple Leafs. Down the puck on defensive side. Will be a nice thing for the Sens. 14:28 to go remaining. John Mickelson, welcome back in the house. Hopefully doing well, John. Again, thanks so much for all the likes we got so far. Jordan, you're welcome, Jordan. Go back now, recovery by the Ottawa. Let the point neutral zone. All the way back now, defensive side of the Toronto by Ottawa. Follow the puck behind the net by Amadio, Billy, with Pinto. Go back behind the net, Stolarz. Ottawa return the puck on defensive side of the Toronto. Là, the puck by Matthews with Kuiper Sanderson. Both teams exchange the puck. Hand pass possible. Matthews shake his hands. He got a puck on his hand. Here we go, John. You hit him. Okay, my left. Good point about that, Jordan, about that series, guys. Souza face to Tavares. Now, and Tavares got removed. He has some confusion about who's going to make the face-off. It's going to be, of course, Oldberg, the face-off to Souza. Intercept by McCabe sur le puck. Tip in front of the net by Tavares, miss the net. Recovery now by Holberg. Holberg is back now to Danev. Sur le puck in the corner. Recovery by Ottawa, by Giroux. Giroux battant now on the right side. Intercept by Tavares. Tavares for the puck left side. And finally, Ottawa get out on Tim Souza come in with speed and beat Danev. Stolarz skate about 65 feet. I wish Sula hit Souza hit Stolarz. Just kidding. Go back now at the blind. Set up by Jensen. Stolarz make a save. Tony go, Senator go. Joseph Dahan back in the house. Joseph, you have a couple of minutes before you get excited and expect the Devils consist game number 6. You're absolutely right, Brian, about that. Two time out, guy, for the first of the night. Don't go nowhere. Busy schedule tonight in the NHL. We have second game of the night, the Devils versus the Hurricane. Following by the Edmonton Oilers and the Los Angeles Kings at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight. That will be the second game for us. And then at 9:30 tonight, we have the game between the Wild and the Golden Knight. The last two series are 2-2. And then the Devils losing 3-1, like the Ottawa versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Montreal return the ice tomorrow night. At the same time, the Blue, the Rocket play. So I apologize for that. We're not going to the play a Rocket. We should do it Friday if Montreal are eliminated. Hopefully, I'm getting excited. Oh, Joseph, maybe surprised, but not going to be easy. Travis Green, the head coach of Ottawa Senators, Green, part of the Islanders, New York Islanders for many years. Now for yourself now on the left side, Mark. Left side is Stolarz, apologize. Go back now to the line, winning by the Senator. Go back to the D, Cleveland, return back to opposite side. Then go back on defensive, all the way by Martin Palo. Go back now, big hit by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, Sutherland. The puck go back at the line, keep Ottawa, return the puck. I stick of what we heard. All right, bro. So we'll see you a little bit later. Go behind the net of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Stolarz. We have a player for Toronto hanging behind. He's on the. He's behind the net. He's struggling. I don't know which one he was. Huh? We're going to follow up this very closely. You're right, Guy, about this game so far. Very speed from back at the blind. Now fire puck by Shabbat. Still make a save. No rebound. Until yeah, maybe the hit the net protector. Go Avs, go Avs, go Senator, go from A2. Aaron Eggblad got suspended 2 games. During the game, the referee was just in front of him like this. He did not call any penalty. And after that, uh, Eggblad scored a goal. He should be out of the game with a 5-minute elbow. And that referee, I don't know how he can miss that. I think for me, guys, many people try to find a solution about how we can help the referee return that, how we can make some possible. And you go to laugh at me, but each coach should have a red flag on the pocket, and then they can review, they can challenge one time or maybe 2 times a penalty. They not been called by the referee. And if they don't give a penalty because they believe this was not a penalty, but that's okay. Now you get a power play too. And now we have some pushing left and right now. You can see on the ice right now, you have Reddy Gregg, Amadio, Ottawa, Cleveland, Martin Palo. Again, for Toronto, you have Nylander, Tavares, Holberg. And I imagine them play against Washington right now, right? Who can respond to Wilson, Dubois, Protas? Like they have a big body there. I think for me right now, the Toronto did not face yet with any physicality of Ottawa Senators. They could be ugly. You're right about this here too. Sebastian, welcome. Thanks so much, John. I can understand the frustration of the coaches, the management, the players, and the fans. It's like everywhere now. Everybody talk about the the, the referee call. Like that's crazy. Now sur le puck, Ullmark make a save from Pacioretty, finally à the center attacking now with Sutherland. But un puck behind Stolarz, chasé par Godette. Now go back on the left side by OEL, the puck bouncing at the blue line by McMahon and Jensen, recovered by Ottawa. Three the puck all the way behind by Cousin to Sanderson. New plus coming now for the Ottawa Senator from Travis Green. 10 minutes to go remaining on the first period. And still scoreless. Attacking up Ottawa, ran the puck on the board, all the way back on the left side of Stolarz, the pinch by Cousin. Go back now to on the right side, battle with Perron and Patterson. Danev still the puck, get back to McKay. McKay intercept the break puck now to Oldberg and by Jack Rock. Then go back to Danev. Danev scale puck, long stretch pass now, hit the stick of the Ottawa. Lot the puck behind the net, pressure now by Cleveland. Go back to the board. Ottawa get out of the zone. Cousins skate the puck at the red line. Down the puck behind Stolarz. Intercept now by the goaltender. Give to Carlo. Carlo pressure now by Amadio. Change the direction there. Helping by Lawton. Ballon now behind the net of Stolarz. Intercepted by the Ottawa Senators. Now a ballon again behind Stolarz net. Go back to opposite side and then get back to other DDD behind the net of Stolarz. Long stretch map by Deneuve. Hey, bon, 7-7-1. Jeff was expect one game. Davey is in the house. Welcome back. Perry is in the house also. With a little bit 8 minutes to go remaining. Hopefully you're doing one, Mr. Perry. We talk back. Puck dumping by Sanderson behind the net of Stolarz. Intercept by the defenseman, McCabe. Carlo. The puck go back all the way behind the goaltender of Ullmark. With 6:41 to go remaining. Puck winning by the Toronto. Long stretch pass now. The puck bounces back to the defenseman Martin Perrault. Get back to Cleveland. Intercept by the Ottawa outside the zone in front of the bench on the Senator. The puck go out of the play. All right, TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. Don't forget, Montreal play tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, again, the Washington Capitals. Then we have the Laval Rocket play also tomorrow night, again, the Cleveland Lumberjack. Go goal, welcome in the house. Thanks for all the like we got so far. Appreciate a lot for all of you to be a part of the show tonight. And don't forget the first intermission talking about the Montreal and some update. Like 27, good evening. Coach, it all hit the likes. Thanks so much, Mark. Hopefully, an amazing, great day. Go behind the net now. Go around the board of the Ullmark, intercept par Ottawa. Ballon now on the right side, go DG. On cherche personne à the neutre zone. Perron intercept the puck, get back to Shabbat. But Toronto return the puck to Ottawa again, back to Jensen. Set up now by Shabbat. Tip again par Ottawa Senators. The puck stuck in the zone. Return the puck behind Stolarz. Stolarz play the puck, bouncing now with Manor. I lose the puck, shoot the puck from Ottawa at the blind, shoot the puck again, miss the net, set up my Zab, hit the side on the of the net of Stolarz, intercept by Benoit. Benoit lobbed the puck outside zone at the red line by Ottawa, by Toronto. Nice, down the puck behind the net, chasing with Pinto. Pinto, nice battle for the puck on the left side of Ullmark. Pressure by Toronto. Ottawa throwing the puck to opposite corner. Nobody there until Toronto deep the puck deep by Morgan Riley to Shabbat. Go back now on the zone. The puck bouncing back on defensive side of Toronto in front of Solar. Morgan recover the puck. Gave back now to Nice. Nice set up by Manor. Manor to Matthews. Matthews looking out from a Nice. Kick the puck and then push on the board. The first penalty of the game, guys, from Riley Craig from Ottawa Senator. Cross checking from the back. Power play number one. TV timeout. Power play of the Toronto Maple Leafs. We know all every game Toronto have a really good performance on the power play. Two games they scored three. One game 3 goals and the one from 2 goals. They have a huge impact on the series so far. Now, Chris checking in the back about 3 feet from the board. You're going to call that penalty, Tony. That's an easy call. Long commercial. Here we go, guys. 3-6, game number one. 1-1, game number two. 1-2, game number three. But the last game, there was 0-4. So I give you a bit what's going on. So they have 5 goals and 13 attempts. So pretty good. I think it's what, 35%? Now, Winnie Tavares gave back to Manor. Manor looking out. Walker Dublin coming down now. Fire puck. Action for the net. The puck bouncing on the right side. Ullmark make a save. Good recovery by Ullmark. A shot by Mitch Manor. The call is for cross-checking, not from boarding. Sur le puck again par Toronto. Save by Ullmark. We can wrap up by Matthews. Miss the net. Recovery par Ottawa. Intercept at the blind by Nylander. Get back to nice to Tavares. Tavares looking for Matthews. Matthews to the left, right side. Now looking out on the back door for Nylander. Intercept. Go back at the goal line. Looking now. Stick and lane. Go to that. So get back to Manor. Manor back again to uh, Nylander. Shoot the puck. Saved by Ullmark. You can see during that power play, guys, Toronto play with 5-4-1. Shoot the puck. One timer by Matthews. Save Ullmark. Recovery again by Nylander. And they're looking now at the dot. Green puck on the left side. It's coming by Tavares. On the back end. Save by Ullmark. Rebound in front of the net. Toronto intercept by Manor. Back to Matthews. Back to Nylander. Set up. Go back on the left side. Back bouncing again. Recovery by Nice. And we get over there. Oh, cross checking in the phrase. Oh my God. We'll see what's going on there. If we have a call or not. Of course, Mathieu is looking around. Definitely, Mark. Was not cross checking the face. It was his hands on the stomach, on the top of below the face. You have no call there, Tony. It was not again. I'm going to repeat. No cross checking on the face. I just see the replay. No cross checking. He's come back here. He pushed all the way down over there. No back on defensive side a bit. 3 minutes to go remaining. Go back now on the left side. Mac make a save. 4 versus 4 for 11 seconds. Thanks for all the likes. Puck winné par Toronto. Go back Ottawa recovery by Zab. Battle with Sanderson. Puck go in front of Ullmark. Decide to stop the puck with a glove. You're right about that, Mark. Winning again by Ottawa. Zab battle now give back to Cousin. Cousin back to Sanderson. Attacking now. Power play for the Ottawa. That's come in front of Stolarz. So for save with the left pad, the puck bounce the blanc, go back deep. We're coming up by Suzuki at the hash mark, go to the goal line, wrap behind the net now. He's back now to I thought it was Suzuki. It was Giroux maybe. Puck stuck on the wall. Toronto won the battle. And don't pay the puck. It's going to be recovered by Sanderson. 30 seconds to go remaining on the power play. 2:30 at the first period. Scoreless again. Ottawa taking on neutral zone at the entrance zone. Protect the puck on the flanker. Puck bouncing at the blind now. Intercept by Ottawa. Keep the puck in the zone by Sanderson. I don't know. And Suzuki lose the puck. Now Toronto attacking almost a 3 versus 2. That's coming offensive side. Go back to Starlin. Shoot the puck. Head Cousin, the puck bouncing back again to Lawton. Lawton bringing back for Toronto outside the zone. Down the puck behind the net. Intercept by Ottawa behind the net. Another loose puck by Ottawa. Turn around by Cousin. Ottawa has some kind of difficulties. Only one shot during that power play. That's it. Evans Frank, less than 2 minutes to go remaining on this first period. Save McNair. Welcome in the house. The puck go behind the net. And then Shabbat got hit. I didn't see all the full play. Morgan Riley goes to the penalty box. He said maybe 5 minutes. Billy, welcome. Oh, yes. Come on. It's cross checking in the back 2 feet. You're welcome, Billy. Welcome, Jeremy. This is a 5 minute right away. No, yeah, no contest. No contest. Cross checking in the back, 3 feet from the board. Head contact on the board on the cross checking, followed by shoulder. That's just right there. Injury for that. I know, PLW. He hit the head. Look, he's 2 feet right there. Cross checking straight from the back. It's automatic 5 minutes and game misconduct. That's it. Dangerous play by the defenseman, Riley. If you want to be sure you have a safety for the players, you have to give those penalty a game misconduct. You have to. If not, it was going to be killed at the end. Welcome, LDP. I'll go back up at Ottawa with less than 22 seconds to go remaining. Bring the puck to the board by Perron. Win the puck opposite side. Intercept par Ottawa. The puck still in the zone, maybe. Go behind the. No, we have a side at the blue line. But we know we have no safety anymore by the referee. So, oh, almost score, Ottawa. Donc, se fait face par Toronto. Go back behind the net now. Intercept by Shabbat. Shabbat ballon now on the left side. In front of Ullmark. Ullmark play the puck now. Return puck on the side. It will be the end of this first period. We're going to start there. That's all. The first period is done in Ottawa. And we're scoreless during the first period between the Ottawa and the Toronto Maple Leafs. 5 shots for the Ottawa, 12 for the Toronto Maple Leafs during the first 20 minutes of this game. Both teams have Ottawa have 2 power play, and Toronto have one 13 hit by the 8 for Toronto and Ottawa. And that's all for the first period. Welcome, Ron. Good point, Mark, about Susan. Here we go. Thanks for to be a part of the show tonight. But what we got today, Martin Seu was on the ice today. Patrick Lenny was on the ice also. 5 player was out for the practice today. One of them was Alex Carrier. Samuel Montembeau is out, impossible for the rest of the series. Um, Alexandre Carrier did the trip to Washington. Game decision for him. Game decision for Patrick Lenny. I wouldn't be surprised me Lenny played tomorrow, and they put Kapanen out, and they put Lenny um, on the on the 4 line. But they're missing, it will be interesting how the Martinez go to the line, honestly. Um, if Carrier have no concussion, I think he can play. If not, Jaden Swabble will play. He's going to be pairing with Mike Madison, Coley with Hudson, and then you have Jekai with Savard for tomorrow. James is in the house. Welcome back, James. Thanks for the likes. So Martin Sui not happy this morning on the ice, uh, shaking everything on the ice for the player understand and working harder maybe. But look, um, right now with the way Kapanen play, I prefer to have Patrick Lenné at 50%. That will give a little bit more option for Martin Saint Louis. You can put Lenny on the second wave of the Montreal Canadian. He showed the puck. You can see it's not like he's a 100%, but Lenny right now, it'd be more benefit in the lineup versus Kapanen. Thanks so much. Say my thought too. Coach Kapanen out of the line and support and the career gonna be very tough game. Hope Tobash is ready. You're right about that. Now, in the history of the Montreal Canadiens since 2000, they come back 3 times after a deficit 3-1. Remember that last time was against Toronto Maple Leafs in 7 game after they lose after they was 3-1 after 4 game. Then at 2010, Montreal did it against the Washington Capitals. And then in 2004, they did it against the Boston Bruins. Now, for Martin St. Louis, as a player, he did it 3 times. A comeback at 3-1. 2004, when the Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup, beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. 2014, when he was the Rangers, he did it again, the Pittsburgh Penguins again. In 2015, he did it with the Rangers when they eliminated the Washington Capitals. So he knows it could come. You can come back of the deficit 3-1. That would be easy. And the key for that is not thinking we need 3 more victories. But it's more about one game at a time. You don't have to talk about game number 6 until you don't win the game number 5. Following by, play 1 period at a time. If you can win each period, but you have better chance to win the game. And then you move the next one. Then you go to the next one. So we'll see what's happening for Montreal Canadiens. And Tobel is going to be between the pipe. New Jersey 3. Interesting. Yeah, Bruce, everybody talk about that, a storm in your area. I wish everybody to be careful and the best for all of you. And hopefully everything will be safe for all the people affected with that situation. I will take a moment, guys, to come back. We'll take a break here. And don't go nowhere.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my
Larry Lavalley, welcome back. Carrier is a game decision like Patrick Laney. He traveled with the team. Uh, if he was concussion, I don't think so. He would travel with the team. But it looked like he's fine. Now he's going to play or not. I'm not sure. Same situation with Patrick Laney. Why Tony said that? Why you don't want Alex Carrier back next year? He was the best, the best defenseman guys in the series, Alex Carrier. But why you don't want him? I don't think so. A2. I understand you worry about that, but I don't think so. Yes, Mark. I think the Vancouver Canucks. The good news about Mark, if Laval Rocket go deeper and deeper in the playoff, possible Vincent stay with Laval Rocket because the team does not want to wait until the last minute. Now, Carrier is, at this moment, during the playoff, he was the best defenseman for Montreal Canadiens. And, the size is one thing, but it's not everything. We have a small Tony. We have Gallagher. We have Newhook. We have Caulfield. We have Lennartson. It's the forward side. We're not physical. Interesting, Guy. I give you an example. Tony Carrier played like he only 5'11", 5'10" and a half. He played like a 6'2". We have Jaden Strouble, 6'2", 6'1", I believe, was 6 foot, and he played like a 5'9". Exactly, Mark. Tony, the Colorado Avalanche won the Stanley Cup with Girard and Ken McCarr, two defensemen below 6 foot. No, Billy, I don't know why people thinking Luke Tuck is going to make the team, guys. Luke Tuck will never play in NHL. Delete that name on your vocabulary because Luke Tuck, it will never make the NHL. It could be big, but you need to be fast. You need to be smarter. He's not. He's not. The second pair going to restart with a power play for the Ottawa. Yeah, but we're still in rebuilding. That's that's the beauty about that. They will fix this at the right time. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Thank you so much, RJ. Now, Toronto intercepted the puck, go retrieve all the way back on defensive side. Evan Frank. Now, down the puck on the right side, Ullmark, chasing by Tavares and Sanderson. Sanderson get back to Souza, lose the puck, turnover, and find Sanderson fix the mistake of Souza. Coming on the offensive side, Ottawa shoot, Stolarz make a save. A2, you're right about Florent. Uh, Talk not allowed. Thorpe, I don't know yet. I watched him many times this winter time. Um, is Thorpe, if he can become a better skater, and I think he will. He has the tools. He has the size. He has. He need to be more physical. I would say to you, it's not on his DNA and the on the WHL, but he has an amazing great shot. He remind me a lot the shot like Eneman, but top at 6'5" have to be more physical. But I see him possible. He can join the NHL one day. All about development, right? Yeah, but Tony, they still it's like Tony, and you mind Tony, you are already in 2028. The Montreal are not there yet. Montreal is just not ready yet to go there. You're going to have a 6'2 defenseman. You're going to have another 6'4 defenseman. Mayu Rebacker. That fixed your problem on the defensive side. Now you have only Lane Hudson as 5'9". You have Madison 6'2". You have Coley 6'2". You can get Carrier with the team at some point, like at the as a third pairing, second pairing. No problem with that part over there. Gallagher is going to be out. 2 versus 1 for Toronto. Matthews shoot the puck, maybe hit Ullmark. Ullmark make another save. Beck is going to make it. Mayu is going to make it. PS. Go back now. Behind Ullmark. And just remember, everybody, and I'm going to get, I understand you maybe I don't like it, but it is what it is. Montreal Canadiens could become a good team in the future, right? And going to make this the playoff for 5 straight year, example. But because the playoff team and the Atlantic Division, the Toronto, the Florida Panthers, the Tampa Bay Lightnings, and maybe Ottawa, maybe in the future, we don't know yet. Past the first round is difficult. So they can be eliminated 4 straight year on the first round because it's too hard. You could be a good team. Look, Colorado, Dallas. If Dallas eliminates Colorado, this is the second year that Dallas eliminate Colorado in the first round. Look, the Edmonton and the Kings. Kings have pretty good year. Possible again, the King get eliminated for the 4 years straight. We have a goal by the Ottawa Senators. And Ottawa take the lead 1-0. Thomas Chabot scored a goal. I apologize on why I'm talking and I don't follow too much. Here we go. Ah, 4 shot, 1 goal. Ah, Mr. Turbo, welcome to the house. I hate the Oilers come on LA. It's a must win game tonight. You're right. Um, we'll see. Turbo, go Kings, go. What is interesting, guys, is this way. Just for the beauty of that, I will have Ottawa win tonight. Just to read all the comments in the Toronto area. Oh my God, he hit the shoulder of the Stolarz, and then he hit the crossbar, and then the puck go in after that. He hit straight. The arm of Stolarz. Now, Ottawa's coming out. Long stretch pass now. Dans le pas behind Stolarz. Pressure par Souza. Intercept on the right side by Giroux. Return back on the opposite corner. Recovery by Toronto. Get out of the zone now. Skating by Oldberg. Go back now on the OEL. Now Toronto keep the puck in the zone. And we're whistle anyway. You're right, Guy. Go behind the net de Ullmark. Long stretch pass now in neutral zone. Tip plug. Go back at the Stolarz. Stolarz play the puck now. Win puck around the board. Get back to Raleigh. Pressure par Ottawa. Keep the puck in the zone. But finally, Toronto. Loud the puck outside the zone. No chance to recovery. And the puck go back on the side. Not necessary, Tony. Not allowed, GF. Hello, Dan. Penalty now for Ottawa. Ice stick. Good call. Shabbat. 2 minutes for ice stick. Face off now, the right side. Ullmark. Go back now à Leblanc sur le pipe à Manor. Black shot. Le puck bon Symphonie. Tavares. Save par Ullmark. Go back now on the left side by Manor. Manor walk again around the board, around the net. Go back at Leblanc. Set up now by Manor. Manor back to Nylander. L'autre bubble with the puck now. Pressure par Ottawa. Go back now by Manor. Great diving. Oh, this guy is a stick, is a high stick. Check the stick of Shabbat. That glove, yeah, the glove hit the face. You're right, Mark. That was a great shot over there. Ullmark make a save with the right pad. Nicholas, welcome in the house. On the puck par Toronto, intercept à Cleveland pour le puck outside the zone. 48 seconds to go remaining on this power play. Skating now by Raleigh, give back to Domi. Domi at the blind, at the red line. Domi's coming offensive side, give back to the flanker. The puck go behind it, Ullmark. Toronto intercept all the way back at the blind by Raleigh. Raleigh get a puck back to DDD. Shoot a puck on the side, intercept by Ottawa, and get out zone by Sanderson. Great defenseman, Jake Sanderson. Go behind the net now with 3 seconds on the power play for Toronto. Evans flank, Danev get back now on the flanker on the blue line and trend zone. Don't pin the puck behind Ullmark. Toronto keep the puck at the end of zone by Danev. Recover the puck by McMahon. Set up by the Toronto defenseman. Shoot the puck. Ullmark recovery finally, and we have a whistle. Sanderson play a good game for Ottawa Senators. We're almost after the first, after the game, guys. Ottawa have 5 shots. Good evening, Nancy. T'as vu ta out? I'm going nowhere. Will, welcome back. If Ken could get one more team in it, what it would be. John, Markin needs a team. You're right about this wall. Ottawa don't the puck behind the net by OEL. We have skate with the puck now, bring puck opposite side to Manor. Manor recovery. Return the puck in neutral zone, intercept by Souza. You have a delay offside, and then recovery by Ottawa. Set up by Toronto behind the net by Manor. Maybe the Manor, never. Long stretch non, long stretch behind. It'll be a nice scene par l'Ottawa Senators, par le Toronto Maple Leafs. 10:29 to go remaining. Mark. Go back now behind the net. The Senator win the face-off now. Go back at the blind. Show the puck. Recover in the back end. And block shot by Toronto. I don't know on the right side by Ottawa. The puck go on the right, on left side, right side Stolarz. Don't pay the puck by Toronto. Go back in front of Ullmark. And get out of zone. Long stretch by Cleveland. The puck go behind the net of Stolarz. Bouncing on the opposite side. Pressure by the Ottawa Senators. Keep the puck deep in the zone. Go back now on the left side. Ballon now. Intercept by Sanderson. Sanderson run the puck around behind the net. Go back on the left side. That's coming in front of the net. No chance there. Ottawa keep the puck deep in the zone. Good. Ottawa skate very well. They are really fast against Toronto. Sanderson with the puck now. Return the puck. Walk on the blind. Get back to the Z. Zab. Shoot the puck now. Solar make a save. Rebound. A battle with Nick Cousin. And finally, Toronto is going to use the ball to get out of zone. Now, no call on the interference for Ottawa. Return the puck in this zone. Down the puck behind the Stolarz. Now we have a save by Stolarz. Save by Stolarz again. Tony, I'm going to repeat again for you, Tony. What is Montreal Canadiens right now? Half of the team will not be there in the next 2 years. I'm going to repeat again, Tony. And the next 2 years, not next year, the year after that, half of the team are not going to be with Montreal Canadiens. Allô, Pizza? Pas go behind the net, intercept by Robbie. Another whistle on the Ullmark. Now the puck go winning by the Toronto, ballon in front of the net. Ben, finally, the Senator intercept the puck and go outside the zone. A really good. The Ottawa play well on defensive tonight, I believe. Go back now on the left side, ballon now behind the net. Ullmark recovery by Ottawa again, get out of zone. That's coming by Riley Gregg, chasing the puck behind by Pinto. Recovery by Carlo. He back to the board. Toronto lost the puck outside the zone. Good recovery, retrieve by Shabbat. Shabbat second link. Don't stretch that's now. Tip by the Ottawa. Recovery behind the net by Carlo. Carlo bring the puck to the board. Get it back now to Matthews. Attacking by Oldberg. Now battle now behind the net with Oldberg. Intercept by Ottawa. The puck go back on the board and get out of the zone. The red lines coming on the offensive side. As OEL hit by intercept by Patterson, should have puck Ottawa, save by the defenseman, and Toronto, là the puck outside zone, recovery by Ottawa, reset the bend. Don't pay the puck behind Stolarz, intercept by Toronto on the board. Finally, try to get outside the zone, pressure by Ottawa. Finally, Toronto get out the zone. Pizza, salut mon homme. Too much for 2 years at Crosby. They expect 3 years, Pizza. Mark, you right about Rebecca. Maybe Anderson, Calgary can fit the bill. No, Tony, Kovacevic, guys, is not Bobby Orr. I'll go to repeat again. Kovacevic is not on the plan of the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know why you want a Kovacevic on your team. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Is it Rebecca or Kovacevic? It was Rebecca. Is it Mayu or Kovacevic? It was Mayu. We don't need Kovacevic, guys. Look what he's doing right now in the playoff. At the end of the day, Kovacevic, 28 years old. You're rebuilding, rebuild a team. So you focus on the young core. That's what you do. Example, why they will keep Joel Amir and Christian Devorek next season? What would be the point? Because you need to rebuild with your young players. That's it. So you just gave Kovacevic, and that's it. We got Patrick Lenny for Jordan Harris. I'm going to repeat. We got Patrick Lenny for Jordan Harris, and we get a second round pick from Columbus, by the way. No, the trade for Sidney Crosby was commented by Martin Saint Louis and all the media today and the Montreal Canadian area. They was talking about Sidney Crosby and Montreal. Do you think, for the benefit of Demidov, to play with Sidney Crosby for 2, 3 years will help in the Montreal Canadiens for the future? Sidney Crosby and Son of Montreal Canadiens for 3 years around Nick Zuski, Cole Caulfield. Do you really believe the Montreal Canadiens can make the playoff next season? Upset about that, A2. That's why Florent Jacquet become an element very important for the Montreal Canadiens, in my opinion. I don't think, for me, I will not take a Basel um, because he's a right shooter. Missed 126 games in the last 2 seasons. It's a risk. It could be another Kirby Doc. No, exactly, Mark. About that, me, I would say I'm going to repeat all summer. If I was Montreal, I was looking for Mathieu Bernier for the Seattle Kraken. If Montreal could make a good trade to get Ramis Anderson, I will do it. Calgary have a lot of rookie on the defenseman. They have Zane Parek. They have Wegard. He's going to be on his final year contract next season, I believe. So if you put this all together, Montreal could have some targeting players. And I think RHD like Anderson, Calgary could buy it with a first round pick and possible Logan Mayu. Now you can get more in return. Of course, you can make a package deal. If I do with Calgary Flame, guys, a trade, I know the salary of a Sharankovic is a little bit high. Let me check this. Sharankovic is really a case really interesting for me. He's 26 years old. His contract of the next 5 years at 5.7. It's not bad. What it would be the cost for Sharankovic? He had 32 points this year. He had 17 goals. Last year, 31 goals and 59 points. As a second center, it's not bad. His face-off need to be improved, but it's 56. So it's you make a deal for Anderson and Sharankovic. It's something I would like to know more about that. A2, when you look if you look Nashville example, A2, they have a lot of bad contract, right? Um, the biggest question in Nashville, guys, from what my friend lived there, and I talked to him last week. His biggest concern for him is possible Roman Hosey could start to play hockey because he's not because his concussion he got during the winter. He's worried about him to not come back. So they will need a L defenseman. But if you look the team overall, they don't have a lot of attraction over there. It's a team I don't see anything there. Um, I really believe for me, Saddle Kraken needs something there. They are right now at the year they need to produce more. But again, Montreal Canadiens does not have a lot of forward to get something good in return. You cannot trade Demidavko, Caulfield, Sakaski, and the only two players, the only forward I believe could make a trade, it's Alex Newhook as a forward. Have some kind of value forward for the Montreal Canadiens. Of course, Sanderson, but that's it. They don't have a lot. On defensemen, in my opinion, the player could be trade defensively. It's Mike Madison. But I don't see Montreal would like to trade Mike Madison because David Savard is leaving and they want someone with experience. Now, Toronto attaqué à 2-0. Now, shoot the puck on the back and loses. What a great play defensively by the Ottawa Senators. It was an empty net at 2-0. And Ullmark was beat by the defensive of the Ottawa to back checking and steal the puck at the last second. What a play. We are right now at 155. A lot of great comments in the chat. Great point, Mark. Carolina scored 3-2. Where's Joseph? PW. It's very interesting case. Which team could, you know, be a good partnership? Calgary is one of them. I would be very curious about Brock Bowser for the Vancouver Canucks. I know he's UFA. When it passed to Stolarz to oh my God, like PLW, Lawrence go too much on his left side. At, yeah, A2. Can we go back with Raquel? Okay. Luciano. Good evening. I'm sorry. Having glasses sur un cargo. La compte dans ce qui posait my mouth wrench. Cargo les investigating. Rendon finalement was able to escalate it. All right. Mark, 3 goal coming up. We have about 40 seconds to go in this second period, guys. Go back now by McCabe sur le puck. It was Nylander. Bring puck behind the net now. Bring puck in front of the net. And miss the puck by Nylander. And the puck go out of the play. Welcome back, Luciano. Shemnikov, guys, 5 goal. RJ, 3-3, guys. Wow. 3-3. AG, welcome back. Thanks for all the likes. I'm just curious about what happening Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh have to be in transformation. Or they be the end of the second period. That's all. That's what we got after 20 minutes. We have only one goal during that period. Thomas Shabbat is first of the year, the playoff. I see by catch up at 346. 346. Toronto have only 5 shots during the second period, by the way. Norman Baudette, welcome in the house. First time here, I believe. Welcome in the family. Don't forget to click on the likes and subscribe at the Hockey National Show. We provide you many contents about the NHL and Montreal Canadiens. You look like PW. A player with, if a player was looking maybe to to sign him as a UFA is Trent Frederic. I think Frederic could be a good asset for Montreal again. Tony talked about big body, right? Trent Frederic, a first round pick by the Boston Bruins, 29 in the NHL. This season, I've only 15-point coach, not a lot. You have a bad year this year, to be honest with you, but um, he played only one game with Edmonton. He has 40 points before that, 31 points before that. Um, he's a left shooter. He has approximately 155 hit, 188 per year. I think it's someone can do on the bottom six, guys. Imagine Frederic between Gallagher and Anderson. I don't say this is the right answer, but I think that's something they could look about this Montreal Canadian. On the Vancouver size, Vancouver, they have Brock Bozer, 28 years old, a right shooter. He's a UFA next season. Pierce Sutter is another one. I hope Montreal come back for the Go Abs. Thanks so much, my friend Norman. Let's see what we got in the chat, guys. Thanks for all the likes. On Calabro. Mental Bradley back in the house. Bonjour. Yes, Real. Um, this is a kind of player Montreal could look in about that. I know Vancouver trade for him. Philip Chidel and a 6'2", short on the left, 26 point, 13 goal, 56 game. Yeah, 22 goal 2 years ago at 23 years old. His face off about 48. Um, but that would cost you something in return. Uh, as a third line, Real, it can produce you. It can pick up the centers, second center if necessary. Um, he's only 25 years old. His contract is about $4 million next year. Yeah, Ekblad suspended 2 games. As a winger, and I know maybe you'll be again my suggestion, but the Montreal Canadian, at the end of the day, here I see that. Do you feel uncomfortable to have Jake Evans, your third center? Do you think Jake Evans could be a good third center with the Montreal Canadian? Thanks for the likes. Dave Madison back in the house. Thanks so much, Dave. So Jake Evans could be that way with that. That open up the four-line center. I think Jake Evans can do it. I think Jake Evans can be 35 point, and he's gonna face off. It would bring energy with Gallagher Anderson next year. Now in the fourth center, Kapanen, Beck, Florent Jacquet. Everybody talk about Beck and Kapanen. Don't give up on Florent Jacquet for next season. When I said don't give up, I said about the fact like Jacquet could make the team over Kapanen and Beck because his physicality. So Montreal Canadiens for the next 3 years, 4 years, they could have Jake Evans third center, and they could have, of course, Florent Jacquet. Said that, said that, I believe me, the second center could be Evan Demidov. That will fix all the problems for the Montreal Canadiens. It's easier to get a winger in NHL. Not easy to find a center second. When you do that, Montreal, but now they don't have to trade big thing, big asset on the second center. They have Demidov there. I don't say that's the rate, but I think that will help in the Montreal Canadian. I don't say he's a center, but his speed is fast. He has great vision of the game, a great IQ, move the puck well. He's responsible on defensive side. Again, me, that would be something I was looking for. The biggest asset for Montreal Canadiens is to find a right defenseman. In my opinion, Ramis Anderson is the target for Montreal Canadiens. You have to get something with Rasmus Anderson. Why? Because now Rasmussen with Keelan Cooley, that's looking good. Lane Hudson, David Rebacker, that's looking good. Jekai on the third pairing with Alex Carrier, example, that's looking good. This is what I would try to manipulate this for Montreal Canadiens. Now, I'm not God, I'm not an expert, I'm just a fan like you. But on my board, I would try to pin how we have inside the organization. And with that, that could maybe give them a chance to sign a UFA. And I don't say Bowser. The other thing they can do, Montreal Canadiens, or maybe a transition year contract. They have two center, Charlie Coy and Brooke Bowser, Brooke Nelson. It's not a perfect solution. I can understand that, and I'm not saying they should go there. But this is two veteran players. Um, Charlie Coy shot on the right. He's 33 years old. I will delete Charlie Coy. Um, Brooke Nelson, 33 years old, shoot on the left. A little bit older. At his age, Brooke Nelson is going to looking maybe a 3 years contract. Let's see if he's just turned 33 years old. 6'4", 210. You know, there's some solution they can look about that, for my opinion. So his game, I did not hear Madison name and your pairing coach. You're right, Mark. And I know Montreal want him. The only thing can fix this, right? But you will need anyway a right defense. It's like you have Rebacker with Kaden Cooley. No. David Rebacker with Mike Madison. Kaden Cooley with Lane Hudson. Alex Carrier with Jekai. I don't talk yet about Logan Mayu. So is it preferable for Montreal to keep Hudson on the right side? I don't see any problem with that. But, you know, they have some asset for sure. Um, I don't think so. I don't think so. Jonathan is already 33 years old. The problem for Real for Charlie Coy is a right shooter. Montreal are trying to targeting the left shooter. Possible, Nicholas. I think Minnesota with Nelson fix the top six. Have a money next season. Um, so look, everything is possible. Let's just try to find some solution for the Montreal Canadiens from the inside to go outside. Is it 4-4? New Jersey? Yeah, that's a crazy game over there. We forgot the defensive side of the game. Hi, Rick Bengal, welcome back in the house. And Dimitra. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. And I can wait to see you tomorrow night. You're right, Real, about that. Let me check. That would be crazy. Um, Real Huberdeau turned 32 June 4th. I have a question. Do you think Mayu will make the abs next season? I don't think so. I don't want to give up a young defenseman like him. I will keep him for one more year just to see what he look like. But I see him to have a call up next season. I think Dave, a 1 year, full year with the Laval Rocket next year. Uh, that's what after that Fuller could be with the Montreal Canadian. Good call, GF. Pierre Demidov at center et signed Mitch Marner. I don't like to sign Marner because Demidov is going to cost you the same amount of money. Lane Nelson is going to give you a ton of money. Kenan Cole is going to be on more money. Zulski, Caulfield, Sakaski is going to get more money. Um, it's a lot to give a contract at $40 million for one players. And I believe they can get a cheaper players and to make a good run with that players. Maybe less point a Marner, but can fit more in the culture of Montreal Canadiens. Rick, he has no IQ, high IQ. Rick for him. Um, this is the biggest problem. Decision making is not always there. He has no vision a lot, but he did not play a lot for 18 months. So for me, he's a little bit behind of the development, like someone would never miss hockey. Those kind of players, they miss COVID are struggling because of that situation. Mayu is one of them. Like I said, I will not give up on him. Um, look this year, he lose responsibility. They work hard on his defensive zone coverage. He work hard for his decision making. They do the best for him. Carolina, Paul Anderson. Salut Yamo. I'm sure Yamo, you enjoy the game between Carolina and the Devils. Now, I would like to know what's going on with Joseph Laham, if he's still alive. 4-4 for the Devils and Hurricane. GF Anderson was run into last game. I feel bad for Laval. Not many interested in them right now. I know Yamo speak more Finland. Here we go. La troisième commence. The third period start. We see si Ottawa can push their game, the series at game number 6. But I think Toronto can plug that game with 2 goals in the third period. Here we go. We are back at the third period. A little bit late for my clock. But we're going to get that. Don't worry about that. We have a whistle. Winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs, the whistle, the face-off to go outside the zone. Recovered by Zab. Return puck now to Ottawa behind the net at Stolarz. Intercept by Giroux. Return puck behind the net. Now Toronto lob the puck. And kid the puck by Souza. Intercept. He's coming now on the back end. Attention, shoot and big save by Stolarz with the left leg. The Ottawa just knocked the door. Go back to Matthews. Skating now with the puck. Down the puck behind the net. All we recovered by Sanderson. Big hit by Manor. Go back behind the net. Zub. He just passed around Matthews. Go back around by Nice. Shoot the puck. Ullmark make a save. No rebound for the Toronto Maple Leafs. A good point, Mark, about Mayu. Good PL Laval playoff start tomorrow. Yeah, unfortunately, Rick, we're going to we're going to catch up Laval Friday night. One of Montreal are eliminated, guys. And if it's not like a game number 7 of the series or someone, we're going to consist with Laval Rocket Friday night again, Cleveland. And then we're going to get that Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock for the game number 3. So I'm going to bring that game live uh, afternoon for the Laval Rocket. All the games are on the RDS and on the radio also. So no, we have all the chance watching Laval. Go behind the net now, set up by Pinto, intercept by Toronto, ballon now with Domi, and now get a puck outside zone by Craig. The puck go back at the blue line, and from the bench, Ottawa, recovered by Domi. Domi love, they decide to retrieve, go to the bench with 18-10 to go remaining on this period. Get back by Morgan Riley. Down the puck behind Ullmark. The puck go back out of the play after they hit the stick of someone. I will sooner offer a sheet nice over Sydney Manor to what for the honestly. It's two different players. I really like Matthew Nice. If Demidov goes center, Matthew Nice go winger. Hmm. Great point, Dave. Go back now, winning by Toronto. Down the puck behind it. Mark Fraser now. Carson recovery. Carson on the left side loses his edge. Fall after a hit of Pacioretty. The puck stuck on the right side. Ullmark. We have 3 players there. Oldberg lost his edge too with Carson and Pacioretty and Patterson. Now pinched by the Toronto. Finally, Ottawa down the puck on the defensive side. As will be a icing with 17:36. Nice is going to be a real good player. I'm right there with you. Hudson is next, our color winner. Face off matches with Cousin. Cousin with the face off. I'll go outside the zone. Don't forget, guys, we're going to do the next game um, between Edmonton and Los Angeles Kings. On that game, guys, I'm not going to do a play-by-play. I want to protect my voice. I don't want to work like 2 games back to back with my voice. But we want to do a show like we do on listening on the radio, and I stay live in the chat with all of you. Hopefully, you understand about that for the play-by-play. Now, I maybe do it a little bit. We'll see. Davidov has to put on some muscle, but he can definitely be a center one day. I, hey, too. It's I know I feel crazy about that, but I like that. That will help in Montreal Canadian. And think about this, A2. Um, Demidov is a left shooter. So he can, if he can improve his face up all summer with Mac Bureau, example, and then when Michael Edge is coming, have a lot of hope for Michael Edge. I think Michael Edge could be a middle 6 center. So if you have Michael Edge, Edge is a right shooter. Demidov is a left shooter. So every time you have face off, depend what side. So a bit like Alex Newhook and Kirby Doc. So again, I just feel Toronto should have puck. Il make a save with the glove. The puck bouncing in front of net recovery by Cleveland. Cleveland with the puck on the back end, shoot the puck in neutral zone, all the way back at the red line. Bubble and recovery by Toronto. Set up now by Danev. Danev looking now. Return the puck to McCabe. New plus coming for Toronto. You're right, Tony, about Pacioretty. No, Real, nice, big 6'3", 29, 53 overall pick, second round by the Toronto Maple Leafs, still on the board. And now Sulat make a save, no rebound. It's fun talking like this A2 because that gave option for Montreal Canadian. Again, I said to you guys, I'm not an expert. I don't know what the Montreal Canadian want to do, but Montreal Canadian can get Ramus Anderson, or they can get Matt Bernier. Fuck now, get out of the zone. Around the board. I think another player can become a peaky player in the future for Montreal Canadian. I know you're going to like. I know you're not going to like my suggestion, but Alex Newhook, with his speed, I think it could be a good asset on the PK. One Armia leaving and the Warwick leaving. Now his face-off is not very good, but you still have Jake Evans. So you put Evans with Newhook, Nick Zuski with Josh Anderson. Now Luciano is not worried, Sebastien alone. He already set up the Florida Panthers, the winner of the Stanley Cup. Ramus Andersons, Matt Bernier, the center of the Seattle Kraken. Um, if you give them Mayu, if you give them Alex Newhook, I think they can talk about that trade. Now, it could have a bigger deal, you know. I would be willing to give them also Joshua Roy or to keep Mayu, give them Newhook, a first round pick, and Joshua Roy. Now, they would like to get a center, but they get Newhook on that one. Yes, Guy, Coach Pierre put under a red shirt for the Canadiens, bleu, blanc, rouge, the Canadiens. Well, the game is just tomorrow, Sébastien. Mark, just curious, Mark. How many goals for you would be happy, and the number of the point on the back door? By Loudon missed the puck. Go back to McCabe. Shoot the puck now. Ullmark make a save. Go back on the right side. Ullmark guy is really focused. He tracked the puck very well on this game. And Ullmark could make it fun right there. Anyway, back to you, um, Mark. What it would be the number of the goal and number of the point you expect from Alex? Shoot the puck by Nylander and by Marner to reach your expectation, Mark. Now, Marner love the puck outside the zone. Now, big hit by Marner. And finally, the Ottawa go back now on the on the PK. Real, yes, of course, possible. So they're not going to say that, but you never know. Kraken is the thing, guys, are difficulties right now. They want to make the playoff. They are stuck in the middle. They have captain Shane Wright. They have to open a spot for Shane Wright. Um, Again, for me, you have to look about all the team. Look, they gave a big contract to Chandler Stephenson, right? The Kraken. McCann can play center. They have Shane Wright. They have Capo over that. Bernier contract is $7.1 million. And Anderson or review said, oh, but he's not going to trade him. I understand that, but I think could be a good asset Montreal could looking for. I know people talk about all that. Ariel want Dylan Cousin, yeah. Non, pas un peu maintenant. Je sais pas une marque, le pas bon c'est bien on the site. No, it was a replay. Comme là, when he face up by the Ottawa. Anyway, we have a lot of conversation about Montreal Canadiens the next couple of weeks. Toronto tried to go in and trans now, skated with Nylander at the blue and the red line, gave back with Franco Matthews. Now back to Nice. Nice contre le puck, lead back on the side. Go back to Marner. C'est up to Nylander. Nylander shoot the puck, black shot, recovery by Tavares. So let's looking now, back to Nylander. Looking now, shoot the puck, Ullmark make a save. And find Nice, recovery on the right side of Ullmark, battle now. Finally, Tavares in front of the net, a great play by Pinto, intercept, Matthews was ready. Go back to Marner. Marner hold the puck back to Tavares to the wall. Now Tavares looking back to Marner. Marner back to Matthews. Matthews looking now for a puck. Miss the net completely. The puck go outside the zone. Toronto use 5 forward as the P power play. Go back now by Nylander. Get back now the side to Matthews. Matthews change direction. Back to Nylander the blind. For 50 seconds to go. Marner at the top circle. Looking at fire puck. Hit the skate of the defense of Ottawa. Recovery on the board by Matthews. Nice battle now. Go back to Matthews. Matthews looking out in front of net. Intercept. Attacking up by Ottawa. Possibly a 2 versus 1. Go, that's coming now. Hold the puck on the side. Go back to the puck. He scored! Dylan Cousin and Toronto losing 2-0. What a goal. What a play by Adam Gaudette. And that's the big goal of the game tonight. What a goal. Great play, great read by Adam Gaudette to intercept the pass. And then a 2-1, a Cousin beat Stolarz over the glove. And like this, Toronto lead 2-0, guys. And we'll see. 30 seconds to go remaining. Thanks for all the likes we got so far. I'm telling you right now, I just want the pressure what the people would said about this game after if we get 6 game. I just love it. Go with Domi. Domi the pass on the back door. Go back at the blind by Raleigh. Raleigh back to Domi. Domi looking now. Domi shoot the puck tip by Pacioretty, recovery by him. Set up by Domi. Domi back again in front of net. Set up by McMahon. Shoot the puck. Miss the net completely. The puck go outside the zone with Evan Strink and go back on defensive side. Possible offside by the Toronto Maple Leafs with a bit 11 minutes to go remaining. Great point, Nicholas. Scorato Perez save 8-10 at the survey they were showing on the TV early. Great point, Steve. Thanks for everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget to click on the likes and follow us for game number 2, a double header tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is the place to be if you like hockey. Every night talking with the great people, great friends, and the family of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Go back at the blind, set up now by the net, back to McCabe. McCabe looking, shoot the puck, Ullmark make a save, no rebound. 10:20 to go. He talk about Chris Fairley. Mac looking good between the pipes so far. Stop all the 23 shot he faced tonight. Don't forget, next Monday, guys, we present the NHL Lottery. So join me live next Monday. I believe it's at 7 o'clock. They present the lottery of the NHL Draft 2025. So we'll see. We have some surprise there. Montreal Canadiens right now of the 16 pick of the Calgary Flame, but we hope they're not going to losing that pick from the Calgary Flame. Now back outside zone. And skating by Tavares, return puck behind the net, set up by Sanderson. Sanderson get the puck back. He get back to Sizzler. We have Riley Gregg in the middle of everything. So the puck, Ullmark make a save. Puck go outside zone. We have Gregg and someone else balled together on the offensive side. Skating now, intercept by Toronto on for the bench. And then down the puck from after he crossed the red line, it's coming out to Stolarz and Manor. A big hit by Souza. I don't know if it's a big hit, but he tried to hit someone. Go back now on front of net and get out by Matthews. Back to Matt. Nice. Nice down the puck behind the goaltender. She's in the puck. Intercept by Shabbat. Shabbat win the puck on the board. Intercept now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. But again, Katchuk get a puck back to Souza. Attacking par Ottawa Senators. Souza on the offensive side. Coming now on the other side. Souza contre the puck. Shoot the puck. A save by Stolarz. Katchuk right there. Now Katchuk with Stolarz with with the Toronto Maple Leafs, possible a delay penalty from Ottawa. Go back now behind the net and get a puck by Cousin. Cousin in the back end. No call on that one. A recovery by Katchuk. Lose the puck right away. And then down the puck behind the net. They go directly to the bench. Then have a deep reverse back to McKay behind the net. Chasing by Cousin. McKay with the puck. Had the blind. Get the puck back on the other side to Domi. Domi is coming with speed. Hold the puck now on the side. Get back to the flanker. Then have. I'll go back on the dash and shoot the puck. Ullmark make a save. Rebound by Ottawa. And down the puck outside zone. Great save again with the right pad. Ullmark. What a great friend between Ullmark tonight versus the first 2 games of the playoff. Coming out on the left side by Domi. Domi loses the puck barely. A recovery by himself. And then looking now, second game back at the D. Back to Riley. Riley to the puck. A black shot by, in front of the net by the defenseman, Ottawa. They go back outside the zone. all the way behind the defenseman. It's going to be no icing. It'll be the call for the linesman chasing up by Ottawa. Godet is on the ice with Cousin. Lose the puck. Make up to from Godet. Back to deep by Zab. Zab bring the puck behind the net now. Pressure by Ottawa to intercept the puck by Toronto. The puck stuck on the side of Stolarz. The puck stuck there until we have make rally down the pocket, but intercept by Zab. Return puck behind to Stolarz. New plus coming. 7:25 to go remaining on this third period. Just give the second goal of the game for Ottawa. It was Dylan Cousin, ex-Buffalo Sabres. The puck now behind Stolarz. Set up the breakout for the Toronto. Long first person in front of the bench Ottawa. Intercept Ottawa. The puck stuck now in front of Toronto. We have Jensen there. Then intercept again by Amadio. Now Toronto get out the zone. Now looking out, pass the puck on the left side. Go back to Riley. Riley join the rush down the puck behind the net. Ullmark down the intercept. Get back to the D. Run the puck now by Pinto. All the way back outside the zone. Intercept now by Oldberg. Return the puck behind Ullmark. Now the goaltender intercept. New plus coming from Greg Berube. Now a shot behind Ullmark. Looking out left and right. The assistant defenseman. Go back now alone, search person in front of Toronto, get up by Ketchuk, get up back, get back now his teammate Souza, down the puck behind the net, Stolarz intercept the puck, looking for Benoit. Benoit with the puck, use the board, back again to Manor. Manor, it was a check rock, cherché par Tavares, back in notre zone, on the offensive side, fire the puck, Ulmark make a save barely, go back on the left side, intercept by Nylander, and on the right side, Ulmark make a save by the goaltender Ulmark. Now we have 2+ guys. Go back on the right side. It was Tavares. Philippe Maffouri, yes, classic. Tommy Boy was one of the Maffouris with Harley. Feel bad for Christina Applegate, all her health problem over the years. Mathieu is a good captain, all right, captain of the singing ship. Thanks for the likes. I don't know. I don't know music at all, guys. Sorry. Hell, Koja and everyone here at Scoop. Call me crazy, but mark my words. Jonathan Taze is the Montreal Canadiens' second center career next year. You have heard it then first. I think Real would be a very bad play, a bad call for the Montreal Canadiens. Now, can he be on the third line for Montreal Canadiens? I see him more with Colorado Avalanche. He turned 38, 37 years old yesterday. He did not play the last 2 years. First time winning for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Maybe 6 minutes to go remaining of this game. Stay tuned for game number 5 between the Kings and Oilers after this game. Kevalev, non Drouin, s'il vous plaît. Oui, bien d'accord avec toi, mon ami Kevalev. I understand, Real. I keep this on my mind, but I don't think so. We need a 38 years old, did not play for 2 years. Go back en saison, Ottawa attacking. Oh, we have a ice stick by Ottawa. Go behind the net of Stolarz. Recovery by the defenseman. Benoit, long stretch pass now. Ballon avec intercept by Chuck Rock. Get back to the D. Now it's coming by Tavares. Tavares looking now. Fire puck. A black shot by Ottawa again. What a great play by defensive. No icing after the puck did not cross the goal line. Now Jake McCabe with the puck. And front of Solar, second a little bit more. Long stretch pass now. Get back to Matthews. Matthews on the red line. Donne pas vers Ullmark. Chasing up by Manor. Intercept by Shabbat. Lose the puck. Manor get a puck in front of to Matthews. Matthews to the puck. He hit the post. Matthews just hit the post. Go back now. This is far to be over with 5 minutes to go remaining. Go back now by the by Toronto. Get back now to McCabe. McCabe now lot the puck in net. Chasing in front of Shabbat. Shabbat won the battle. Back to Jensen. Hold the puck now on the side. Intercept by Shabbat. Shabbat lobbed the puck all the way back on the offensive side. On the defensive side. We have a super chat.
Super chat.
Mr. Real, the first goal of the night, guys. Super chat. Welcome anytime. Merci, Real. Real scored the first goal of the night as a super chat. Thanks so much, Real, to do that at the Hockey Nation show. So this is the way where the channel can exist year after year for the Earth channel. And I don't have any problem to sharing my my about the channel. Honestly, you become guys family of the channel, right? You know exactly what you get when you come here. And after 5 years, no, after 4 years and 7 months, maybe 8 months, yeah, 4 years and 8 months. The last month, it was the first time at the NHL, the NHL, and the Hockey Nation channel history. We make money. First time we make money. So we main coach. But the money we did last month cover all my expensive of my month. Isn't that crazy? Every month I have to put money from my bank out. Last month was the first time. So I'm really happy for all of you to do that. Many of you know who you are. And the Ottawa scored a goal. And the Ottawa take the lead 3-0 about that. So again, I don't do this to make a lot of money, guys. It's not my purpose. I just want to make money for every month we can cover up all the expenses. Because I love to be here. I love to sharing the love we do about the game. And another post by the Toronto Maple Leafs before the empty net goal. And that game is over, guys. Toronto are going to go in Ottawa in 2 days. So, thanks all of you helping the channel to grow properly the right way. Nicolas de Goubi-Bonno, welcome back in the house. Merci beaucoup, mon ami Réal. And a big goal for Ottawa Senators, guys. Ça me fait plaisir, mon ami Réal. Thanks so much, Guy. We have a timeout for the Toronto Maple Leafs at 2:51. They have no chance to come back. I know it's not a great statement. I don't want to jinx anything, but I think right now it will be hard for them. Now the reaction and the crowd, the reaction on the bench, and I will see you. And today, the building is getting empty. And Mr. Lavilla will score another goal, the second goal of the
Super
night. The
chat.
super chat, guys. Thanks so much for that one again. Thank you so much, everybody. Larry Lavalley, the second best contributor of the Hockey National Show this year. Number one is Mark Elliott. So thanks so much, Larry, for your contribution tonight. For all the time, guys, you make it friends slowly populate the right way. And we're getting there slowly. Don't forget to click on the likes. With 2:30 to go remaining on this game. Thanks so much again. P.S. The leave blew it. You're right about that. Thanks again for everybody. And for my biggest surprise on that, guys, Ottawa never been blew out by the Toronto Maple Leaf. They lose a two game on overtime. And when I said that, I just feel like Ottawa can play against Toronto. And you never know what could happen after that. Carlos, you never know, Carlos. Ottawa Senator fan thought it was the last game tonight, and they beat them on the road. Montreal could do the same thing, but the probability, Carlos, not much, but it's okay. Whatever happened tomorrow, guys, this is an amazing, great year for the Montreal Canadiens. As a fan, they completely put me on like bad because I never put them on the playoff. I never thought they're going to reach 80 points, um, and they did it. Congratulations for the Montreal Canadiens, and of course for the fans. You deserve it, and the future is bright in Montreal. Yeah, you rest, Tony, about that. 10-2 for Toronto. Looks like you have struggling over there. Ullmark plays the son, Billy. Uh, Billy, he played great. Ullmark tonight. 3-0 goals. Thanks so much, Steve. It's not my vacation. I live in Thailand. But like I said, guys, I never think I want to do this for money, but I want to be sure we cover everything. That's the only thing we're looking for. And the summer's coming, so it's not going to be easy. So I'm in a project to do two more things, but we'll see. Now it's coming out with we have Matt Elliott, the super chat number 3 with $5. A character, a super sticker for Matt Elliott, guys. The character holding their head and their hands set incredible. Here we go. Thank you. Mark, Mark Elliott scored the third goal. We have a hat trick at the Hockey National Show tonight. Thanks so much, everybody, to contribute and to be a part of the show tonight. And we'll see what's happening. We're missing 3 likes to get 70 likes on that one on the tonight. Tomorrow night, we are back with the Montreal Canadiens versus Washington. Don't go nowhere. Right away after this game, we're going to go all the way flying from Toronto all the way to Los Angeles to go at the Crypto Arena. And the Kings host the Oilers. Double header tonight. So thanks again, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. And thanks for all the super chat we got tonight. Real, Larry, and Mark. Empty net again for the Toronto Maple Leaf. Puck go back, Ullmark. Ullmark met the puck on the board. The puck stuck on the left side. Intercept by McNabb. McNabb shoot the puck, miss the net, will go outside the zone, go to recovery by UEL. Not difficult. PS for me is about you said interesting. Interesting and not difficult for me is more excitement. Montreal Canadian. And we're going to bring all the update here at the Hockey National Show. Don't want to single him out, but Matthews has to look into the mirror. Maybe he's not 100% still going to make you mark a days game. Great point about that, A2. I didn't want to talk too much about him. Empty net now, et Ottawa sur le puck en neutralisant. Recovery now on the left side by Souza. Souza on defensive side, running back around the ball. Intercept by the captain, Ketchup. And not like by Phil, Ketchup shoot the puck straight in the net. And we have now the 4 goal Ottawa, 2 in empty net. Notre ami Gary Cornoyer back in the house tonight. Gary, hopefully you're doing well. See, I cannot wait for game number 6. A smiling guy. Good point about that. The eyes going to be all over the Matthews for the next 2 days. But now, oh, Cousin hit the board of the on the side of the bench. 4 goal and 20 on the 19th shot. Toronto 27 shot hit, 25 Ottawa. As he added that, like Andrew said, Matthew Marner will never see a Stanley Cup in their career, never. Okay, I never understood why they striped that C from Tavares. Just the give in to Matthews don't make any sense. Good point. Mark, is that live in the trouble? Not yet, but the pressure is a little bit higher. See, you never know. I would love that. Now something pushing on the left side. Now Cleveland with Benoit. Now Benoit complètement down by Cleveland. Now we have Martin Pelot with Carlo. Loudon with Patterson. We have to wait with 7.5 to go. And Ottawa are going to return and Ottawa at home. Luciano. Yeah, A2. 4 versus 4. And that's all, guys. Scott Latin and Cousin together. And the final score, it's over between Ottawa and Toronto Maple Leafs. Tim Souza, 1 goal, 2 assists for Souza. The Sens have nothing to do, but the Leafs have the PTSD. Give that one. Pizza, Connie Shaka, Redemption, great movie. Ketchup have 1 goal, 2 assists, like Tim Souza tonight, guys. The first line of the Ottawa step up. That's what Montreal need tomorrow. The first line step up to get that. Of course, you have 2 empty net at the end of the game, but still. And we have interesting, guys. On the third period, 3 goals, 1 shot in the goal, and 2 empty net. And that's all for this special edition of the Hockey National Show. Um, the next game start only in 30 minutes. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Let's see what's going on. And New Jersey, the Carolina Hurricane. The game start in 20 minutes between both teams. Here we go. We're going to continue the coverage with the coverage hockey. Don't go nowhere. 4-4 with 12 minutes to go remaining. Power play for the New Jersey. Set up now at the defenseman by the left side. Mercer lose the puck by Burns. Go back at the D. Set up now by the New Jersey. Show the puck by Meyer. Save it by Kovachenko. The puck go back outside zone by the Carolina, but intercepted by the New Jersey at the line. Keep the puck in the zone. Set up by Meyer. Meyer look the puck, but intercepted by Canada Hurricane. 90 seconds to go power play with 11:35. Thanks for everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget tonight we have a second game live at 10:10. We're going to do the game between Edmonton and the Kings. Attacking up by the Myers. Keep puck back at the flanker Mercer. Battle now a big miscommunication between Mercer and Urshire. Now at Kevin Scotting by shoot the puck. He missed the rebound. Another shot by Jarvis. Saved by Max Strom, I believe. Go back now at the blue line. The puck go outside the zone. Now keep the puck deep in the zone. Recovered by Casey. They back again to the left side. Set up by Urshire on the flank on the back door. Recovery now by Ottawa. Hold the puck now by Palat. They should have puck by Hughes and missed the net. Recovered by Palat. Get back now to I believe is it's Palat. Palat get back down the side, set up by the captain. Back to Palat. Palat at the top. Sharp puck, save, rebound by the Carolina Hurricane. Down the puck, neutral zone, and down the puck, all the back on the defensive side. Intercept by Max Strong. New plus coming out with 24 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Attacking out by the Devils. Love the puck all the way behind the net of the Carolina Hurricane. To the puck by Jarvis. Pressure. Big hit behind the net. For the Carolina Hurricane, the Devils down the puck by Hamilton. Finally, Carolina Hurricane down the puck. Chasing out by Max Strom. Max Strom behind the net now. Give the puck back to Nemec. Nemec skating with the puck. Nemec coming out the red line, at the blue line, at the red line. Nemec on the offensive side. Nemec looking out. Nemec on the back, bringing the puck all the way behind the goal line. Recovered by Nemec again. And Nemec battle now. A great play by Nemec. Get back now to, it's not Ola. Go back now to Nemec. Fire puck. Black shot on the left side. Miss the net. Recovery on the behind net by the Canada Hurricane. Now they go back on the blue line and get out of the zone. Still 4-4 with 9:45 to go. Austin, Dormont Ave, Nicholas, I'm heading over to the Minnesota King Vegas. Who take care, everyone. Not a problem. What do you mean, Luciano? That was the beautiful pass to give the Senator the second goal. Go behind the net now. Intercept by uh, the Devils. Use the board. Get back now to the game. Wild just start between the Wild and the Golden Knight. Like I said, don't forget 10-10. We do the game, the Kings versus the Oilers versus the Oilers, Kings versus Oilers. Go behind Max Strom. Go back down defensive side par le 15, long de pas une zone. Et donc, intercept par Hamilton. Et back now to Mercer, chasing the puck, recovery behind Blake. Blake get the puck back to the wall to um, Orlov. Orlov down the puck en saison. All back by the Kane. Recovery now defensive side by Dumoulin. Dumoulin get back now to Nemec. Long session for the bench for Hurricane. Down the puck, chasing now by Urshire. Uh, beat the defenseman of the Canada Hurricane. By intercept now behind from Palat. Palat still the puck now, chasing by Joseph. Fire puck in front. Block shot by Slavin. What a great play by Slavin. Get the puck back. Now attacking. 2 versus 1 for the Hurricanes. Coming on the side. Shoot the puck over the head. He was Marcinuk. That's a battle now. It was with Slavin. Slavin behind the net. Now in front of the net. The puck bouncing back. Should have piped by 7, I believe. Go back on defensive side by the Hurricane. No, cannot control the puck. Finally, get out of zone by Ushire. Ushire the red line now. Hold the puck now in front of 7. Intercept now. Keep the puck in the zone. Should the puck miss the net, but recovery by Ottawa. The puck go out of the play. 7:25 to go remaining. AK, I don't know. I see AK tonight. If AK is here, welcome back. Yeah. What a shot by Hurricane, but miss it. Max Strom by Stankoven. Thanks for all the likes we got tonight. We crossed at 70 likes. Thanks so much. We want to thank Moderator tonight. The 3 super chat is super sticker. We talk about Real, La Valley, Mark Engstrom. Mark Elliott. Why I don't know. I said Mark Engstrom. I have no clue who it is. Brian Sponnet wondering if will start next for Toronto. Interesting call. We have to blame Stolarz. At the end of the day, Brian, where's Matthews? Where Tavares? Where Marner? Why? Where Nylander? Does it make sense? I think this is the biggest problem. We have TV timeout. 14 minutes before the game starts between Oilers and Kings. Can the Kings take the lead 3-2 or the Oilers come back home with the lead 3-2? Power play for the Devils. Another power play. Face off now the right side. We have Urshire and Jordan Stahl. Puck winning by the Carolina Hurricane down the puck. 7:25 to go remaining. Power play again for the Devils. The Carolina Hurricane lead this series 3-1. Penalty for Jarvis. 2 minutes for Oldane. Set up by Bratt. Bratt's coming out. Turn around on the flanker. Attacking out by Meyer. Meyer return on the board. Now built up by on the left side by Nozin. Now the puck go back outside zone by Carolina Hurricane. Attacking now. Almost a breakaway by Hurricanes coming on the backside. Shoot by Maxwell. Make a save. Go back now. Intercept by the Carolina Hurricane. Nobody in the net, but nobody. The King cannot recover the puck. Set up now by Casey. Casey with the puck now. Draw the puck back and set up by Hughes by Bratt. Bratt now skate with the puck on the zone. On the offensive side, get the puck to flanker Nozen. Down the puck behind the net. Intercept by Sheffield. Lead back now to Arlav. Arlav lobbed the puck outside the zone over the head of the defenseman Casey. Back to Max Strom. He was up to rookie Casey. The rookie of the we have for the Devils tonight Nemec, Luke Hughes, and Casey, all three defensemen under 23 years old, dans le parc behind the net of the Kane, intercept by Orlov, pressure par the Devils qui le puck in the zone, go back on the side, go back to Hamilton to Nemec, Nemec looking out, back in the side, should puck by Palat control, Hamilton fire puck save by the Hurricane, goaltender, go back now on the left side, should the puck and save by the Hurricane, then go back to Nemec, Nemec back to Hamilton. Hamilton bubble with the pocket. Very bad play by by Hamilton. Interesting, guys. The goaltender is Martin between the pipe for the Hurricane. Now go back to the right side, save again for the Hurricane, and then go back outside zone. Coach Chekhov was removed. Go back now on by Jarvis after he get out of the penalty box, but they miss the net. Recovery by Devil. 5:23 to go remaining, still 4-4. Attacking now on the left side by Bastion. Hold the puck now behind the net of the Kane. Pressure now by the Devils behind. A battle with, I believe it was Nemec. No, it was, of course, Qatar. Go back by Hurricanes. Coming now on the left side. Jarvis. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Recovery by himself. Wrap up behind the net, bring by the fire puck and block shot by Max Strom and no rebound. 5 minutes to go remaining. Save 96% of the league on over 6.5 for the LA Edmonton. 0-0, the Minnesota and the Wild and the Knights. We have a TV timeout. All right, guys, we're going to switch the game. We're going to go to watching the Edmonton Oilers and the Kings in the 10 minutes. Thanks for being with us tonight. We appreciate all of you to be with me tonight. And I can wait you the next game. Don't go nowhere. This is the place to learn about the Hockey Nation, to figure out what you need to do. We want to thank all the moderators tonight. Ron Luciano. We want to thank the 3 super chat for super sticker. We want to thank all the 71 people. Click on the likes. It's fun to be with you during the playoff of the 2025 NHL. And the only reason we grow is because who you are.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Thank you very much, Sebastian, to be a part of the show tonight. Steve McNair, of course. Don't go nowhere, guys. We're just switching of the show tonight for the Montreal Canadiens of the Edmonton Oilers and the Sun Kings. I'm not going to play-by-play. I want to be sure my voice is going to be fine for tomorrow. But I maybe pop up with some kind of commentary about the game. So and we're going to follow up also the game between the Wild and the Knights. We're going to follow up with the game of the Hurricane and the New Jersey Devils if they go power play on the overtime. Stay tuned, guys. Don't go nowhere. Thanks again. RJ Calabro was excellent between the fight tonight. RJ is a goaltender for us on the Saturday Hockey Nation show with all the update news he gave to us all the time. RJ, the man, he is. Friend, you're welcome, my friend. Gary Conway, good night. I know you have to go bed early. But if you want to stay alive, if you want to stay awake and follow up all the hockey game tonight, we have still 3 games on the live. We're going to carry on that for sure. So thanks for being part of the show tonight. Don't forget to return, if not tonight, tomorrow night, Montreal, Washington, 7 o'clock p.m. We're going to be live. And after the game, I'm not sure if we do another game because I would like to talk about Montreal Canadiens season or the Montreal Canadiens number 6. Who knows what could happen. So that's happening tonight, Brand, RJ, Real, Larry, Mark, PLW, PS, AG, G, Billy, Luciano. So many people to say thanks again to all of you. And we'll see you the next show. Hockey Nation, I sure want to tell you one more thing. So we love you, friends. Be well, be healthy. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? RG said, 2025. You the man, RJ. Thanks so much, my friend. Eric Ola. 4 minutes 15 to go remaining, guys. 4-4. Tables coming up 0-0 at the beginning of the first period. And we'll be back in the next 7-8 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Here we go. Oh. Booyah! You're right, Roy.